Nominativ, Akkusativ, 2 von den 4 deutschen Fällen. Welche Wort hat's Nominativ? Oh ja, es ist das Subjekt. Der Mann ist das Eis, die Frau trinkt den Tee. Was haben sie gemeinsam, der Mann und die Frau? Sie machen spezifische Aktionen. Die sind beide Subjekt, Akkusativ, nicht so kompliziert. Das Wort, das bekommt die Aktion des Verbs, wie das Eis und den Tee. Das indirekte Objekt, auch nach einigen Präpositionen, bis zum Nennlein durch für gegen ohne. Und die andere Fälle? Noch 2 übrig. Wenn Kommerz, wir diskutieren das nächste Mal.
Anna, I hope you enjoyed the jingle and that it sticks with you like it did with me and helps you learn the cases super quickly and easily. So now that we're done with the introduction, let's jump straight into the specifics. As discussed in the song, nominative or nominative is used for the subject of the sentence. The 2 example sentences we saw earlier are der Mann isst das Eis, the man eats the ice cream, und die Frau trinkt den Tee, the woman drinks the tea. The subject of the sentence, of course, is the thing or person that does the action or the verb. In these 2 sentences, the subject would be der Mann, the man, und die Frau, the woman or lady. Nominative is also always used after the conjugations of one of 3 verbs, sein, to be, werden, to become, und bleiben, to stay or to remain. For your reference, here's the conjugation set for each of those verbs. Let's go through them one by one. Sein. Ich bin. Du bist. Er, sie, es ist. Wir sind. Ihr seid. Sie sind und sie sind. Werden. Ich werde. Du wirst. Er, sie, es wird. Wir werden. Ihr werdet. Sie werden und sie werden. And finally, bleiben. Ich bleibe. Du bleibst. Er, sie, es bleibt. Wir bleiben. Ihr bleibt. Sie bleiben und sie bleiben. To give you an example sentence for each of these 3 verbs, let's start off with Ich bin ein Student. I am a student. Ein Student in this case will be in the nominative case because it follows a conjugation of the verb sein. Sie wird Ärztin nächstes Jahr. She will be a doctor next year. Ärztin in this sentence will be nominative because it follows a conjugation of the verb werden. And then finally, bleibt der Leiter der Gruppe. He remains the leader of the group. Der Leiter, the leader, will be nominative in the sentence because it follows a conjugation of the verb bleiben. And finally, here is the indefinite and definite article table for the nominative case. So as you can see from this table, there really isn't much change from what we're used to. Because for masculine, on the definite side we have der, for feminine we have die, neuter das, and plural die. Then on the indefinite article side we have ein for masculine, eine for feminine, ein for neuter. Now there are 4 ways to identify the accusative case. The first way is the direct object of the sentence, like we heard in the song earlier. So in the 2 previous examples, das Eis und den Tee function as the direct objects. Just as a quick refresher, a direct object is the person or thing that receives the action or the verb of the sentence. So in these 2 sentences, since das Eis, the ice cream, is being eaten by the man, und den Tee, the tea, is being drunken by the woman, they are receiving the action and are therefore the accusative case. Here are 3 example sentences for nouns that take the accusative because they are the direct object. Ich mag den Hund. I like the dog. Den Hund is receiving the action mag from ich and is therefore the direct object and accusative. Kannst du mich fragen? Can you ask me? In this situation, mich, me, is receiving the action fragen from du, and therefore mich is the direct object and accusative. And finally, wirft den Ball weit weg. He throws the ball far away. In this sentence, den Ball, the ball, is receiving the action wirft from and is therefore the direct object and accusative. The second way that you can identify the accusative case is if it follows one of the accusative prepositions. We also went over these in the song. These are bis, until, für, for, durch, through, ohne, without, gegen, against, around, and entlang, along. And here are some example sentences for each of those prepositions. Ich laufe bis das Ende der Straße. I walk until the end of the street. Kannst du das für die Frau machen? Can you do this for the lady? Ich gucke durch das Fenster. I look through the window. Ich kann nicht ohne den Kaffee leben. I cannot live without coffee. Ich renne gegen den Wind. I run against the wind. Ich laufe das Zimmer. I walk around the room. And finally, ich spiele an den Strand entlang. I play along the beach. Notice that there is one exception preposition, entlang. It is the only one that goes after rather than before the accusative noun. But for all these example sentences, notice that all the nouns that go after an accusative preposition are in the accusative case. The third way that you can tell a noun is accusative is if it follows the phrase es gibt, which means there is or there are. For example, es gibt viele Leute hier drin. There are a lot of people inside here. In this situation, viele Leute will be accusative because it follows the phrase es gibt. Another example, es gibt Wolken im Himmel. There are clouds in the sky. Wolken, once again, since it follows the phrase es gibt, will be in the accusative case. The fourth and final way to identify the accusative case is after the mixed prepositions, which will either take accusative or dative case, which we haven't gone over yet. However, we're not going into the mixed prepositions today, as I have a separate video planned for these. And finally, here are the definite and indefinite article tables for the accusative case. As you can see, it is the exact same as the nominative case with just one difference, the masculine. Instead of der for the definite article and ein for the indefinite article, we have den and einen. And then everything else is the exact same. Die for feminine, and then eine on the indefinite article side, das for neuter and ein, and then die for plural. Vielen, vielen Dank für Ihre Zeit. Ich hoffe, dass Sie dieses Video genossen haben und bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss!